Peace to the gods, peace to the herbs.
Peace.
Back
Peace to
again
the gods, peace to the herbs.
with another quick bill with the God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were just having a little conversation or whatever. You know, when the power he won, me and the God, I was like, yo, I gotta come by. We got to do a bill on that because you know what I'm saying. Very interesting topic. Just talking about Islam. You know, or the culture of I God.
Indeed.
You know, as the 5%ers, you know, we follow and we live according to, we live by. You know what I'm saying? But you know, today just wanted to just have a little brief discussion on, you know, the born degree, you know, the 9th degree and the student enrollment, you know, which deals with Islam, you know, and its said birth record, you know, because a lot of people, and when I say a lot of people too, I'm talking about 5%ers now. You know, of course the masses think, you know, what they think, but a lot of people in the 5%ers, they look at Islam as a religion.
Indeed.
For some reason, when the Most High Elijah Muhammad, you know, many times over, and the father, well, we know the father said it was a culture, but
and the science,
yeah. But the messenger said Islam is mathematics, mathematics is Islam. Mm-hmm. It's a mathematical culture that the original nation lives according to.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just wanted to build on that, you know, because like how the God was mentioning, when we look all back throughout history, the ancient Egyptians and, you know, they all had some form of Islam in what they did.
You know, even the word Islam, the original word Islam meaning peace. Even when you go back to the Kemetic culture, when they saying hotel, peace, same difference.
Peace.
You say, even on the Menu Netter or the hieroglyphics, when they doing prostrations, when you see the gods and goddesses on the walls doing prostrations, they doing the same prostrations, exact same prostrations that the Muslims doing.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, so Islam is older than the sun, moon, and stars when you read the born degree.
Right.
You understand? In the 1 through 10 student enrollment. So it has no beginning, it has no end.
Right.
And that's what the degree tells you.
Right.
So Islam always been here. Always, and the original Asiatic black man's true culture is peace.
Right.
You understand? So it is Islam. That's what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad will propagate.
Right.
That was what the messenger gave.
Right.
He said that Islam is mathematics is Islam. And when you look at mathematics is a form of science also.
Yeah.
You know, you understand? Because when you think about mathematics, you think about chronology, science.
Yeah.
You understand? Archaeology, anthropology. All that refers to mathematics. Right. You understand?
Indeed.
Once you do the knowledge too, that's peace.
Yeah. And with it being older than the sun, the moon, and the stars, you know, something that we can see in this universe that's physical, you know, tangible, that can be touched or whatever, or seen with the physical eye, basically it's older than that because it was a thought in the mind of Allah or God himself, the black man himself, prior to the creation of tangible things in the universe or the material in the universe. As we know, of course, the material and energy, one of the first laws of thermodynamics also is, you know, energy can't be created nor destroyed. It just changes form. So therefore, the black man is energy. Yeah. The black man is matter or material.
Well, of course, the black man is material. When you read the message of the black man, like I said before in the last video, is the spirit or the quote-unquote mystery or whatever independent of the material. So you already know that the black man is the original material.
Right.
Is the spirit or, like you said, everything is independent? No, you're not independent. Without the material, you would have no spirit.
Right.
Because it's just like me saying, because a lot of people say, oh, I heard Jesus. Oh, I seen Jesus. You, the material, seen it.
Right.
Without you, it wouldn't exist. Oh, the Father Allah, he lives in the spirit. But when you say he lives on, Allah is one. We owe Allah. Yeah. So he lives through us. We still a material that he lived through. Without us, it would be no him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the material, like the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, is not independent. it's not independent. The spirit is not independent of the material.
Right.
You understand?
Right. That's like that E equals MC squared, you know, equation, you know, similar to that. You know, it shows you that the two are constant throughout, you know, the universe. You know what I'm saying? It take the messenger said, I believe that was a message to the black man where the messenger said that.
Yeah.
It's not independent. He said, you know, man, it takes man to create the spirit.
Indeed.
Or to put forth the spirit.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, so the spirit of righteousness came from a human being.
Yeah. Whether good
and then even after he deceased or he passed on, went back to the essence, that spirit now is in the world.
Yeah.
It's been created by an individual, and now we look at that example and we try to live according to that.
And being that you just said that spirit lives in the world, it still got to be manifested through the material.
Right.
Because without that material, you wouldn't even know it exists.
Exactly.
You wouldn't even know nothing about the spirit.
Right.
If I don't tell you, if your enlightenment didn't come and tell you about the Father, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't, yeah. Exactly.
So it wouldn't even exist.
Yeah. I heard Minister Farrakhan gave a beautiful example where he talked about the light, you know, electricity. You know, the electricity is always there. It's there now. But we won't know it's there until you cut the light on. You know what I'm saying? But eventually the bulb can't live forever like the electricity. So the bulb burns out. You got to replace it with another bulb. But until you replace it, there is no, you know, there's no power going on in the, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the best examples that we can use, you know what I'm saying, to describe that.
I like that.
And as you said, you know, the ancient civilizations, you know, we can go all the way back to the Akkadian texts. You know, in Sumer, you know, with Anu, you know, and the Anunnaki.
You heard the I forgot what scholar said this. He wrote it, but if you read the Destruction of Black Civilization, it's in there, and he talks about the Sumerian. And he said, "I'll tell you a story about the Sumerian. They were once a powerful people,
right?
But then they lost power."
Was that Chancellor Williams? Is it?
Yeah, Chancellor Williams.
Okay, yeah.
And then they, so the person that he was conveying this message to, he said, "Well, what happened to them?" He said, "They lost their history. They lost knowledge itself. They lost their history.
Right.
They lost power.
Right.
You understand? So power is the truth. The truth is what? Mathematics also. You understand? And when we just said Islam, we say Islam is a culture. It's not a religion.
Right.
And when you break it down, we say ourself, Lord and Master, or I sincerely love Allah's mathematics. There go mathematics again. There goes again. Islam is mathematics. Mathematics is Islam.
That's right.
You understand? So this world revolves around mathematics, just like it revolves around science.